Living a life free from financial problems and restrictions is what everyone dreams for. Building financial freedom that does not stop you from taking vacations when you wish for it, paying for luxuries that you and your parents wish to have, giving back all the love and comfort you receive from your family by fulfilling their dreams is the ultimate goal of every loving human being. Well, I ain't here to sell you dreams, but to hold your hand and take you through the reality of financial freedom, to share with you everything you need to know about getting financially free and living the lifestyle you dreamed of. And this is not gonna happen through any course out there in the market, but through continuous efforts and knowledge acquisition. It is not that hard as well. So today, I'm presenting you the Road to Financial Freedom series. Well, this might seem to be a free content at first, but this ain't free. This series will cost you prime attention and willingness to learn stuff. You need to master some simple skills for financial freedom, and your dream lifestyle will just be a side effect. Alright, we'll start the series with the power factor, money. The better you know about your money, the better you can work with it. You'll first need to build a plan for your money. You'll have to develop the habit of calculating and figuring out how much money comes in and how much money goes out. Reason to this is a majority of people think they are doing good with their money only until they figure out that they are just building on their dates. A majority of Americans spend $1.20 for every dollar they make, thinking that everything is running smoothly, but only until they realize that they are trapped into a huge burden of dates over them. Now the action I want you to take is, take a piece of paper and draw 3 columns on it. Name those 3 columns as income, expenses, and where the rest of money is going. It can be investing, savings, charity, or anything. The goal for this drill is to make you aware about your money. Now once you have figured out where your money goes, I want you to keep that piece of paper with you and repeat this exact same drill at the end of every month. Start filing those papers into some files. Very quickly you will develop the habit of bookkeeping your money flow, and that way you can track your progress in the journey of your financial freedom. We need to master the skill of keeping records to actually master the game of money. The next part will be outsmarting the banks. Alright, the second level for financial freedom is outsmarting the banks. First of all, we need to know that the actual business of banks is lending you money and keeping you under the dates. That's the way they make money. Now don't consider this as a red flag and stop dealing with banks. Instead, learn to use those banks for your advantage and outsmart the system. Now I need you to have 2 different bank accounts. One will be a checking account and another would be your savings account. To define them, you'll use the checking accounts to meet up with your daily transactions and money requirements without having to touch your savings account. And the savings account, as the name suggests, would be your piggy bank where you save up your money for some bigger purchases, like a down payment for your new home or a new car. I would actually suggest you to maintain 2 different savings accounts. One would act as your piggy bank for bigger purchases, and other would be something I call emergency funds. The money you save here might help you in your bad times, like if you lose your job or in case of some tragedy. Now another benefits for these saving accounts is interest. However, the rate of interest is not something that will make you rich, but it's never bad to make some extra money, right? A suggestion I'll make is go for these online savings bank accounts, as they provide a higher rate of interest than those offline branches. The next thing I want you to do is ask your banks to automatically transfer a major part of your paychecks to those savings accounts. In this way, only a part of your paycheck stays in your checkings account and you don't end up losing all of your money on some fancy purchases. In this way, you get into a habit of controlling your desires, as you now have only a limited amount of money to spend and thereby build a discipline in the money saving habits. Encountering date the devil. To clear things first, I'll say that not all the dates are devil, but yeah, most of them surely are. First of all, you need to pay off any of these high interest date burdens if you have any, and if you don't, I warn you to stay miles away from them. Don't focus on anything else like investing your money in some hot stocks or making a new purchase. Your clear and laser focus should be clearing off any of those high interest dates first and stop fueling purchases that keeps pulling you towards these high interest dates. I would ask you to get rid of any credit cards if you can't control your purchases and only begin using it once you clear all of your existing dates and only after you develop the power to control your purchases. Remember, high interest dates are devils. The real game begins. Building wealth has to start with investing and not just pinching pennies. You can go nowhere near to your financial freedom dream if you don't emphasize enough on building a strong investment portfolio. Now you don't need to panic, we are here to help you out. You can easily start investing with literally no risk, and that is by paying off your existing dates faster. For example, suppose the student loan you hold has an interest rate of 6%. Now if you pay off that dates 2 years earlier, you are indirectly saving your 6% interest that you would have to pay otherwise, thereby making a 6% gain without any potential risk. Now if you study a little, there's this thing called ETFs. I would surely drop a brief video on ETFs shortly, but for now, ETFs are a group of stocks that you can invest in. For example, if you think healthcare has a strong potential in coming few years, you can hold healthcare ETFs. Basically, you can hold a group of stocks from the same sector instead of buying an individual stock, which is a much more experience-based task and requires advanced knowledge of the field. Do not worry about any of it for now, as this channel will share everything you need to know about financial knowledge and stocks. All you need to do is subscribe this channel right away so that you keep receiving the premium course quality content for free. You know I deserve this. This was just part 1 of our entire Road to Financial Freedom series. Make sure you check out the next video where we'll continue from the investing checkpoint. Grab every bit of knowledge that schools and banks don't want you to know. Once you get familiar and friendly with ETFs, now you can slowly and deliberately start getting into stocks. Remember, you're just a search away from learning about stocks and other financial tools. If you think stocks isn't for you, real estate is something that might fascinate you. The fundamental is similar to stocks here. You buy a piece of physical asset for cheaper, and once the value of the place increases, you either sell that piece of asset or simply continue to rent it out, building passive income. Well, we'll discuss this stuff in more detail in the upcoming future videos. For now, you need to understand that real estate and stocks are something you have to consider and learn about if you wish to live a luxurious lifestyle. Because once you learn this game, then the money will start working for you, unlike the majority population that works for money.